Hey, what's going on, mate? It's BJots. Welcome to the Q&A. So I know a lot of you guys have been waiting for this video for quite a while now, and it's finally here. So the reason why it's been delayed is because I've just been trying to get my new gaming setup set up correctly, and I think I finally got it good to go here. So the main concern was trying to get the lighting setup all correct, and I just had to purchase a new light recently, and I think we're good to go now. I think the lighting in this video is going to be really good, hopefully anyway. I just didn't want my face to be really dark, so you guys can see my face clearly. That's the reason why I bought a new light. But let's be honest, who really wants to see my face to begin with anyway? So, but hopefully the videos from now on will have a good face cam. You guys will be able to see my face really clearly with all the new lighting setup and everything. But I'm excited to show you guys my new gaming setup as well. I can't wait to do that. I will do that really soon, hopefully. Just got to get around to doing it. But let's get to the Q&A. I know a lot of you guys are excited for it. I'm curious to know what you guys want to know about me. So let's hop into the questions and see what you guys have to say. Let's do it. Alright, so the first question is from Jade Tiger. They say, what do you think was the saddest moment in any Halo game? So that's a really interesting question. I like how we start this video off with a Halo question, though. That's awesome. But I would have to say the saddest moment is probably from Halo Reach, the Halo Reach campaign. If you guys remember that campaign or if you ever played it at all, George, that character, he actually sacrifices himself on that one ship. I forget everything that happens there, but I think it's like shot down or something. But George has to stay on the ship and he sacrifices himself. So that's pretty sad because George was always a fun little character in Halo Reach, and he had to go. So that's probably the saddest moment, at least that I can think of right now. I did really enjoy Halo Reach, so maybe that's another reason for it. But that's definitely the saddest moment right now. Next question we have from Trash. They say, what was your first ever game? So I'm pretty sure that my first ever game was on the Super Nintendo, which is quite a while ago. I'm not sure exactly what game because it's been so long, it's hard to remember. But I want to say it's either like Donkey Kong Country, so the Mario World, Super Mario World, or like Super Mario Kart, the original one. Those were all classic games. I played those so many times when I was younger, and it's just part of like growing up. I absolutely love those games. So I'd have to say it's probably one of those. I'm sorry I can't pinpoint it exactly to the one because it's been so long, but I'm pretty sure that it's one of those games for sure. So next question is from Miguel Mendezabal. So he asks, who's your favorite character in all Halo universe? So I definitely have to go with the Master Chief for this one. The Master Chief is always, when you think of Halo, you think of the Master Chief. He's just a classic character in that game. The reason why I like him so much is because, he's pulls off all these crazy stunts. He eliminates all the Covenant, Forerunner, Flood, whatever it might be attacking the Earth or the UNSC. So definitely have to go with the Master Chief on this one. He's my favorite character in the Halo universe. That's for sure. Next question is from Rootin' Gootin' 1. That's a pretty funny name. I think that's how you say that. He asks, who is your favorite squad member from Noble Team? That's in Halo Reach. So I'd have to say my favorite character in Halo Reach campaign is probably George. Now the reason why I like George the most is because he's holding that machine gun and his armor looks really cool as well. So I'm actually using his armor in Halo 5 because I was able to unlock it when they released the Halo Reach DLC. But I just like the way his character was in the campaign as well, the role he played. It's too bad he had to sacrifice himself, but what can you do? Somebody had to go. But I'll probably have to say George is my favorite character from Halo Reach. Next question is from Funnier4. They ask, what was your favorite Halo Reach custom game mode? I think my favorite game mode in Halo Reach was probably Run for Your Life, I believe it was called. It was like this game mode where you had this big burning ball falling behind you. You had to outrun it, and I think there were some like landmines on the ground as well, but you had to go through this obstacle course at the same time while you're trying to escape this thing and escape the landmines. So it was really fun game mode. It was really challenging as well. That's probably why I liked it so much, but I have so many great memories, so many hours put into that game mode with friends and all that stuff on Xbox Live. I just really love the game mode, so I'd have to say probably Run for Your Life. Next question is from that guy who's always late. He asks, are you going to do a house tour? So I probably won't be doing a house tour for you guys, and the reason for that is because it's not my house. If it was my house, I would definitely do it. I just can't afford a house right now, and the one that I'm living in right now is not even ours. We're actually renting it out. So, it's kind of like, if it was mine, I would definitely do it. It's not even our house, so it kind of feels weird, I guess, in my opinion, but hopefully someday I'll be able to afford my own house and show you guys a house tour. That'd be awesome. Next question is from Thomas Play ZYT. He asks, can you play Minecraft Pocket Edition on your phone? I guess I could maybe do that. I just haven't really been feeling Minecraft lately because I've been kind of burnt out with my series. I don't know. I think if I ever buy like a gaming PC, then I will definitely get back into Minecraft because there's a lot more possibilities for fun Minecraft game modes like Crazy Craft or whatever there is out there. But right now, I think I'm going to hold off on the Minecraft. Maybe I'll get back into it. But as for Minecraft Pocket Edition, probably not going to happen anytime soon. So the next question is from Fusion HD. He asks, favorite Halo character? So I've actually answered this already, and I would have to say it is the Master Chief. So the next question is from Adam Small. He asks, what is your favorite Halo game? P.S. Keep up the good work. So thank you for the nice comments. It's awesome. I would have to say my favorite Halo game is probably Halo Reach. I absolutely loved Halo Reach. I played so many games of that game. I have countless hours into that game. It's kind of ridiculous. But I'd probably have to say Halo Reach because of all the fond memories from that game, all the great custom game matches and all that stuff. And I think I was pretty good at that game as well, so that kind of helped. But I would have to say Halo Reach. Next is from Dank Hot Pocket. He asks, are you into competitive Halo? So I've never actually been into the competitive Halo scene. I've always wanted to a while ago, especially like in the Halo Reach days. I thought I was pretty good at the game, and if I had a good enough team, we might be able to go far in it. Who knows, maybe I'd get destroyed, but I always thought it'd be fun, competing in tournaments, trying to win some money that way, but never actually happened. It's not too late to do it as well. It just probably takes a lot of dedication, a lot of hard work, but it's a lot harder to finding, some really good teammates when you're not living into like a big city, like, where they actually have the tournaments and all that stuff. It's a little bit more challenging, but I've never actually sought out, a lot of good players either asking if they want to be in a team. Just never actually happened. I don't know, but I thought it'd always be fun to try to be in the competitive, but who knows? You never know where the future will go. So next we have a question from Buffer HD. He also includes some really nice comments. He says, "You're one of the most underrated YouTubers out there. I hope your channel just gets bigger and bigger." Thank you so much, Buffer, for the kind comments. I really do appreciate it. But he asks, will you play some different games like Infinite Warfare, Modern Warfare 2, Battlefield 1, and more? So I always enjoy playing different games because it gives me a good break from Halo. I obviously love Halo a lot. That's my favorite first-person shooter game. But like Battlefield 1, when that comes out, I'm definitely going to buy that and play that because it looks really fun, and especially because it's going back to World War I, I believe it is. Definitely looks like a fun game. I love Battlefield 4. Thought that was a great game. So hopefully it's going to be similar to Battlefield 4 and be just as enjoyable. So I'm looking forward to that game for sure. Infinite Warfare, though, I'm not too sure yet. Kind of have to wait to see some more gameplay and the actual multiplayer to see if I'm going to enjoy it. I'm kind of holding off right now. I know it comes with Modern Warfare 2, which would be really fun because that's a classic game. But we'll have to wait and see if I'm actually going to buy it. As for more games, I'm definitely going to buy some more games, play those, and upload them to my channel. Like Sea of Thieves, that looks like a really fun game. I'm pretty sure that's an Xbox exclusive right now, but it's like a pirate game, open world pirate game. So that looks awesome. Can't wait for that game to come out. Also, Halo Wars 2 for sure. When that comes out, definitely going to upload that to my channel. And I'm also going to upload Crackdown 3 because I love Crackdown 3. I always love the Crackdown series. I'm not sure when that comes out yet, but hopefully that's going to be a good game as well. So definitely looking forward to some more games. I'm going to play some more as those do come out as well. So we'll see how that goes. So the next question is from Chris Vaca. He says, "Hey B-Joss, congrats. Thank you so much." He asks, "I would like to know if you would be open to playing with subscribers/followers." So I actually play with my subscribers right now. I actually leave my lobby open in Halo 5, and I play some Warzone games with you guys. I don't actually talk to anybody because it's a lot easier for me to do my own thing, like if I'm recording a video or something like that. But I was kind of thinking of, making like a night or two dedicated to playing with you guys, like maybe it'd be Halo 5 custom games or a Halo 5 Warzone lobby, something like that where, I could actually talk to you guys and record it and upload it to YouTube. So if you guys want to, actually do that and you want me to consider it, please let me know. I just want to know what you guys think about that idea, and I think it'd be a lot of fun for sure if we actually did that. So we'll see how it goes in the future. If you guys want to do that, then please let me know and we can see if we can get it going. Next question is from OMG It's Toxic. He says, "Great video, thank you." It looks like he has a few questions. First one is, how and when did you start getting into gaming? So I've always been gaming as long as I can remember. It's always been a part of my life, and that's probably why I love it so much today still. But I always remember just playing like the Super Nintendo, playing like the classic games, Donkey Kong, Super Mario, Mario Kart, the N64, the GameCube, the Wii, the regular PlayStation, the original Xbox. I pretty much played every single console, especially the older ones. So it's just always been a part of my life. I'm not exactly sure what age I started it. I was definitely really young though when I did start it, and it's always been a part of my life since. So I've really enjoyed video games my whole life. His second question is, do you watch anime, and if so, what franchise have you seen? So I don't actually watch a lot of anime. I used to watch more than I do now. I used to watch Dragon Ball Z all the time. I actually have every single season from that show because I loved it so much. I have it all on DVD. Such a great show. That was my favorite for sure. I watched a little bit of Yu-Gi-Oh!, a little bit of Digimon. I remember that too as well. But I really don't watch anime right now. It's just not a part of my life, and I don't know, maybe if there's a really good show, like, if I can enjoy it as much as I did, like Dragon Ball Z, maybe I could get back into it. But right now, I really don't watch it at all. His third question is, what do you hope they change or keep in the future of Halo franchise? I would definitely like them to keep Master Chief as the main character in Halo. I know that Halo 5 is kind of starting to, go a little bit of a different way with Spartan Locke. I'm not sure if he's in there to maybe replace Master Chief in the future. Nobody really knows where that could lead to. But I really hope that they keep Master Chief in there as the main character, because he is Halo pretty much. And, you always think of Master Chief with Cortana as well. And in Halo 5, Cortana was starting to go bad. So I'm not sure where that's going to go either. But I always like the relationship that, Master Chief, he always had Cortana, his computer, his AI, helping him out. So hopefully they keep that consistent as well in the future. They might have to change it just to spice things up a little bit and start a new thing in Halo. I really don't know where it's going to go. But that'd be cool if they just kept Master Chief as the main character in the Halo games. So his last question is, why are you so handsome? Parentheses, it's a joke / meme. I'm really not sure how to answer this question. Wasn't expecting that. I guess I can say thank you, and that's about it. So the next question is from Verizon Wolf and Alex G. They both ask, what do you think about Pokemon Go? I've always been a fan of Pokemon. I actually watched it quite a bit back in the day, and I do have quite a few cards saved up from that show that I saved a long time ago. And I got them nice and neat in like a binder where they won't get hurt or anything. But as for Pokemon Go, I think it's kind of a neat concept. The only time that it gets bad is when people like trespass or drive and play Pokemon Go, because that's just not smart. You got to use common sense in those kind of situations. But the game itself, it's pretty cool. A pretty cool idea for sure. I've actually just downloaded it on my phone. Never actually tried it yet. So I want to see what all the hype is about so I can actually try it and see if I do like it or not. But I think the concept is really actually pretty cool. Next question is from 82nd Division. He says, great job, man. Keep doing what you're doing. Have a nice day. Thank you so much for the kind comments. They ask, how did you get into Halo? So I got into Halo with the very first Halo Combat Evolved. I'm pretty sure my brother bought the first Xbox and the first Halo game. He was really into gaming at the time. And I just kind of played it with him, and I fell in love with that game. It's just so much fun. I have so many countless hours with him playing through the campaign. I played it through so many times. And then I remember when Xbox Live came out, my brother was playing Halo 2 online. It was the very first time I saw it. I came home from school and I saw him playing it, and I was just like mesmerized. I still remember that day like clear as day because I loved it so much. It was just amazing. I just couldn't fathom how crazy it was that you could actually play with players across the world in this online game. And that's what really got me into the Halo multiplayer mode. I just absolutely loved it ever since. But Halo Combat Evolved was definitely when I got into Halo. Next question is from Viper Eagle 39. He asks, do you have a girlfriend? So I actually do not have a girlfriend at all. I just pretty much come home after work and turn on the Xbox and play Halo. That's pretty much all I do every night. And the closest thing to a girlfriend is probably my Xbox right now. It's just, it's really tough trying to find somebody over Xbox Live. And you're trying to find the one that you really care about the most. So I always joke about that. But no, I don't have a girlfriend, and I'm really not looking either. Just having fun being single, enjoying my free time while I can. Next question is from Do It Ben Gaming and Vlogs. They ask, what kind of weapon would you like to see in a future update? I think the best weapon in a future update would probably be from Halo Reach. It was the gun that was like blue. I totally forget what it's called now, but it was a really fun gun to use because you could actually track onto your enemies. You could just charge it up and it would shoot a few clusters at people that would charge onto them, or you could just shoot one at a time and one big ball at them, and you would be able to kill them that way. But it was a really, really great weapon, and the reason why I loved it so much is because if you did charge it all the way and you stuck them, it would kill them instantly, and also it had a really good range on it where you could track them for a long distance. And so that's really why I love that gun. It's kind of like the Hydra launcher in a sense in Halo 5, but I think it's a little bit better. I think it'd be really fun if they brought that gun back into Halo 5. He also asked, would you like to do a 1v1 with me? It would be 15-0 to you. So I appreciate your confidence that you have in me with my Halo skills. But, I've actually never done a 1v1 in Halo, I don't think. The reason for that is because I'm just not a huge fan of the concept. I tried playing like FFA, Free-for-All. I just don't like the game mode at all. I kind of feel like a 1v1 would be like the same thing. I'm just not a huge fan of the Halo 5 arena as well. Maybe that's kind of what's throwing me off. So I probably won't do a 1v1 against you, even though you think I'm going to win. But yeah, thank you for the confidence once again. But I think it's going to happen. He also asked, what's your favorite armor/weapon in Halo 5? My favorite armor in Halo 5 would probably have to be George's armor from Halo Reach. I'm actually using that right now in my character. But I like that so much because of the helmet, the way it looks, and also just like the chest piece looks really cool as well. And I don't know, I just really liked it probably because it's from Halo Reach as well. That helps. But as for a favorite weapon, That would probably be the Nornfang sniper rifle. Nornfang is such a fun weapon. I'm sure you guys know what that's like, but it's a one-shot kill. Doesn't matter where you hit them, and that's the reason why I love it so much. I actually did end up unlocking that weapon. I'll have to show you guys the unlock for that weapon too pretty soon here. So I do have a few of them. Never actually used them yet of my own. Just kind of picked up a few, you know, from killing somebody or playing like Super Fiesta. That's the only way I've actually used it. But definitely a fun weapon. I'd have to say that's my favorite one in Halo 5. Next, we have a question from Ice Tree. They say, do you live stream? If you don't, would you consider it? And congrats on 1K. Thank you so much for the kind comments. I would definitely live stream if I had better internet. I've tried it before, like on Twitch, but the internet is just not fast enough over at my house. I've tried to get an upgrade for it too, but it's just not worth it because of the price that you pay. I kind of don't live like in a big city or anything, and it's just unfortunate. I would definitely do it though if I had better internet, but you know, maybe that'll be something that I can do in the future. Next question is from Alicia Jaworski. It says, my question is in this video. Question ends at 20 seconds. This is going to be interesting. Alright, let's check out this video. Looks like it's Dragon Ball Z, Vegeta. Yeah, I love Dragon Ball Z.
Where are the Dragon Balls? Where are they? Where are they? I want an answer right now.
He's asking for the Dragon Balls, so I don't know where the Dragon Balls are, unfortunately. If I did, I would make a wish for myself and probably wish for 1 billion subscribers, so I don't know where the Dragon Balls are. Next, we have a question from Antlers Revenge. They say, what Halo did you spend the most time on? So the Halo game I probably spent the most time on was Halo Reach, and then I would have to say probably Halo 3. So Halo Reach I absolutely loved. I put the most time in that one. I'm pretty confident about that. I almost had 200,000 total kills in multiplayer, which is insane. So definitely a lot of time into that game because I enjoyed it so much. But I have to go with Halo Reach on this one. Next is from Squid Fargo. They say, do you plan on playing any other games in the future? I did answer this question before, and I do plan on playing some different games like Crackdown 3, Sea of Thieves, maybe Infinite Warfare. We'll see how it goes. Battlefield 1 for sure. Halo Wars 2, games like that. That interest me, so definitely going to play some games in the future. Next, we have a question from Caden Strom. They say, did you play the very first Halos? If so, what made you enjoy the game so much? So I have played the very first Halo games. I played every single one there is to play. The reason why I enjoy it so much is because it's a different kind of game out there, and I just always love the ability to get into a vehicle in Halo, like especially when it comes to big team. You know, you can fly Banshee and all that stuff. I always love that aspect of it, but I've always been good at Halo as well. So I think that kind of helps when you really, you know, pretty good at the game, you enjoy it more. So I'm going to have to go with, you know, just the reason why it's definitely a different kind of first-person shooter game for me, and I've always been pretty good at it. Next is a question from Keith Harmon. They say, what's your favorite food? My favorite food, that's a pretty hard question because there's so many choices out there, but I've always really enjoyed like Mexican food, and I'd have to say, I don't know, probably something like chicken enchiladas that are Mexican, or like a taco Mexican style kind of thing. I always love that kind of meal. So it'd probably have to be in that kind of general area for me because it's just tasty. It tastes really good. So probably have to be one of those two. Next question is from Max Allen. They say, awesome vids. Do you have the Elite controller? What's your setup? Thank you for the kind comments, Max. I do have the Elite controller, but it died on me about 3 or 4 months ago. I believe what happened was the right joystick went out. Something in it broke while I was playing, and it caused my player to have like a really right slow drift turn, I think you want to say. That's how you call it. But it's really unfortunate because it was a really expensive controller. It's the most expensive controller I've ever bought, and I thought, you know, maybe it would help me game a little bit better, maybe be a little bit better at Halo with it. But it was a really nice controller, like the grip on it. I really did enjoy that. But the durability, not so much. And I was really disappointed in it because it does only have like a 90-day warranty, so I couldn't take it back. It was already too late, which is another disappointment for an expensive controller. But so I ended up buying just a regular Xbox controller and playing with that one ever since, and have had no problems with that. As for what's your setup, I'm not entirely sure what you mean by that. Maybe like my Halo 5 controller setup is Recon, if that's what you're asking, or my gaming setup. I'll show you guys pretty dang soon here. I just kind of got to get that video out here. But I'm not sure exactly what you mean by what's your setup. So I'm just using a regular Xbox controller right now. Maybe that's what you mean. But the Elite controller went out, unfortunately, quite a while ago, and I'm disappointed in that. Next question is from Giovanni13X. They say, what made you start a YouTube channel? So when I started my YouTube channel, I never actually had a goal in mind, or like I didn't start it because I wanted to become a famous YouTuber or something like that. I honestly just gained enough confidence in myself as a person to start a YouTube channel, and I was really confident in my Halo abilities. I've always been pretty good at Halo, so I figured why not try to, throw some clips up there and see if maybe I can educate people on how to get better at Halo and show them some good gameplay videos. And so that's kind of why I did it. It's not like I was inspired by another YouTuber or anything like that. I just kind of wanted to do it because I gained enough confidence in myself and my ability to play Halo. So I thought it'd be kind of a fun, creative thing to do instead of just playing games all the time as well. So that's kind of why I started a YouTube channel. I know it's kind of vague, I guess, but that's probably the main reason why I did it. Next, we have a few questions from Ian Blanchett. First one is, how old are you? So according to my birth certificate and my parents, I was born on April 25th, 1992, so that would make me about 24 years old today. I don't know if I can believe him because I don't know exactly when I was born because I don't remember that day. But I know a lot of people kind of think I'm younger than my actual age because of the way I look. I was diagnosed with a very, very rare disease when I was born by the doctors. It's called wombitis. It's where you actually look like you just came out of the womb with your baby face. So that's what I got going on. I've always had a baby face, and that's what I still have. And I think that's why people think I look a bit younger than what I do actually. But according to them and my birth certificate, I am 24 years old. Next, he asks, what do you want to be in life? So I always thought it'd be awesome to be involved in the gaming community somehow. As for like an actual specific career goal, I'm not too sure. I got a degree in fisheries, and not because I want to become I'm not, extremely passionate about it. It's just kind of something to do. It was the college that was close by me, and that's kind of why I did that. I really enjoy fishing, and that's kind of what led me to it. And I didn't want to go into super debt or anything like that, so that's why I chose that degree in the college that I went to. But I always wanted to be in the gaming community somehow, maybe be, like as a YouTuber or as, somebody who makes a game, commentates on it. I don't know, something like that. I always thought it'd be fun to be part of the gaming industry because it's so big and there's so many great games out there that it'd be awesome to be a part of. So I don't know, I think maybe it'd be cool just to be in the gaming community. Next question is, will you buy Battlefield 1 and Titanfall 2? I will definitely buy Battlefield 1. That's going to be a really fun game, I think. Titanfall 2, I'm not sure. I've never actually played the first one. I did see the trailer for Titanfall 2, like the campaign reveal trailer. I thought that looked pretty cool. I'm not sure. I'm not sure if I'll actually buy it. Maybe if something really intrigues me, I might give it a go. But we'll have to see how that goes in the future. His last question is, do you think there will be more updates coming to Halo 5? This is a really interesting question because I know the last update that they came out with was really big. They added a lot of cool stuff into it. And I kind of thought they added all that stuff because they're gearing for either it was going to be the last update ever in Halo 5 or it's going to be the last update in a long time. So it's really hard to say if there's going to be another update in Halo 5. I don't know. I don't want to say yes there is because there's no concrete evidence or anything like that for me to go off of. It's just kind of like I hope there is, and that's the reason why there's going to be one. But I can't really say that yes there is going to be one. It'd be cool if there was because always new weapons, new vehicles is a plus. I think they would benefit from having new weapons and vehicles in another update because a lot of people look forward to that, including myself. Trying out those new weapons and vehicles. So we'll have to wait and see. Maybe we'll add some new game modes as well. But I really just don't know about that one. Next question is from Ducks with Jello. They say, how did you come to YouTube and what made you want to make Halo vids? I kind of answered this question earlier. I just started YouTube because I had confidence in myself, confidence in my Halo ability, and I've always been pretty good at Halo as well. So I thought maybe I could start some YouTube videos, try to educate people and just show them some good gameplay. So that's the reason why I pretty much started my YouTube videos and making Halo videos. Another question from John Soto that says, what Halo did you start with and what is your favorite Halo game? So I kind of answered this already. What Halo to start with? It was the very first one, Halo Combat Evolved. My favorite Halo game is Halo Reach because I just have so many fond memories of that game. I just absolutely love that game, and that's probably my favorite Halo game. Next question is from Steven. They say, are you still a fan of the Call of Duty series? So I would say I'm still a fan of the Call of Duty series. I just haven't played it too much lately because I've just been really into Halo 5, been enjoying that game a lot lately. But I still enjoy the games. Black Ops 3, it was a pretty fun game. I'm just not a huge fan of like the chain-based movement and the boost jump and all that stuff, the thrust jumps. I just like the boots on the ground kind of concept when it comes to Call of Duty. I always enjoyed Black Ops 1. That was probably my favorite Call of Duty. Black Ops 2 was a great game as well. But I still enjoy the series. We'll have to wait and see what Infinite Warfare will be like in the future. Hopefully that'll be a good game and I can enjoy that game as well. Next is a question from ZSpark233. He asks, are you going to continue playing Black Ops 3? It's been 2 months. I know that it's been a while since I've actually played Black Ops. I think I will start to get into it because I've been getting a few more requests from you guys for me to play that game. So I'll try to get back into it. The only downside is, you know, like the supply drops. I want to try out some of the new weapons, and I don't want to purchase anything. So if I want to try to use like a new weapon and try to make a video with that, I really can't. So hopefully it's not like the same boring thing over and over again. But I will probably try to get back into Black Ops 3 here really soon. So that is the end of the Q&A. Thank you guys so much for all the great questions you've given me. I really do appreciate it. If I missed your question, I'm really sorry. I did not mean to. I know there were a few repeats in there, but I just didn't want to, you know, skip out on some of you guys, make you feel left out in this video. Just wanted to go over everybody's question. I know a lot of you guys gave me some good comments as well, and nice comments saying how great my channel is, how great my videos are. So I really do appreciate that. I just didn't show it in this video because I wanted to get right to the Q&A. So I really do appreciate those comments as well. But thank you guys so much for watching this video. Hope you guys did enjoy it. If you did, please give a thumbs up. That'd be great. If you're new, subscribe. That'd be better. And I'll see you guys next video. See ya.